Hey there. Never sure how to start these things. In the film world, we are concerned a lot with lighting, and I've got a variety of. I'm going to go with red. That looks good to me. I'm going to take this opportunity to share with you a few quotes that have inspired me this week, and if what I have to share is useful or inspirational or wonderful or offends you, I'd like to know. I'm considering the possibility of continuing to do these on a weekly basis because as a yoga teacher and as a human inspired by other people, continually collect quotes and dharma that is way more than I can possibly retain and share with any group of people on a regular basis without finding another outlet like this one. Anyway, I thought that I would start with 3 quotes this evening, and if I totally offend you or amaze you and inspire you, I want to hear about it. So the first quote this evening, one of 3, comes from one of my favorite writers who is no longer with us, Kurt Vonnegut. God damn it. You've got to be kind. Wise words, sir. Wise words. The second of 3 quotes this evening comes from Jeff Goldblum, as he was asked during a conversation with Stephen Colbert on The Late Show recently what continues to inspire him as he creates art. And after watching it, I felt so compelled to share that this really is the reason I'm creating this here now. And incidentally, what an amazing actor. I'm a child of Jurassic Park and Earth Girls Are Easy, and even now, Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi's amazing film. Sakar, sir, I think you found your calling. Anyway, this is the true joy in life. The being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. The being thoroughly worn out before you're thrown on the scrap heap. The being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the community, and as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got a hold of for just a moment. And I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it off to the future generations. Still learning this setup, excuse me for... What an amazing quote, though, really. And if that truly is a mantra that resonates with Jeff Goldblum, goodness. I can't wait for the possibility to work with him. The third quote comes from a man whose work you may recognize as the Academy Award-winning film The Cove. He also was part of Racing Extinction, Chasing Ice, Chasing Coral. An amazing human being named Louis Sai Hoyos, whose name I hope I'm doing justice to. Recently, in an interview with Elephant Journal, an online newspaper, if you will, which I find to be very enlightening, he was quoted as saying, "When you eat a cow, a pig, or a chicken, you're only mugging that animal for the protein it consumed through plants." And I'm totally paraphrasing Louis, but his conclusion is just cut out the middleman. The reason I share this quote today is that St. Paddy's Day 2019 today happens to be the day in which I, 2 years ago, made a choice to be plant-based. And no comments necessary, no judgments pronounced. I am happy to answer questions for those of you who are interested in why I made that choice. But I continue to be inspired by people who recognize that as a choice they feel is valid. And it was an exceptionally personal choice for me. Again, I do not judge your choice to eat meat, but felt it was appropriate, as I'm trying to share a few things that have inspired me this week, that I share that because, man, in this artistic world, how wonderful that there are people that continue to inspire us and make us feel as though we want to accomplish things in this world that affect people in the positive. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your week. Have a wonderful week and be well.